Hello and welcome back to another episode of Syken vs ChatGPT, where I am taking on the hardest challenge yet, fighting against an AI with quite a few nasty surprises. So, I'm still getting used to the kind of mods that we installed. The Covert Ops mod lets you infiltrate many covert operations, but it comes at the expense of you essentially having tired people. And now there was, or is, the Operation Deathfire, which is a quick and easy resistant rumor, intel, and delay dark event type of operation. That's good because we have permanent dark events. And we go in with Lightning Strike, which is more mobility on the first 3 turns. And we get air patrols. Extra advent reinforcements will be dropped into the area once the enemy is alerted. So that's nasty. And we only have 2 people, Ranvin and Johnny 5, that actually are not tired. So I put Noxus and the DM in here as well. Both of them are tired for 8 days. But they now will get shaken for potentially just as much time, so we're not losing really anything on that. However, they might get negative mental effects, so we got to deal with that. Eventually, all of our troops will be mentally impaired, but fighting aliens every single day kind of does that to you. We can cleanse them a little bit later. Let's get rid of the overlay, and we're giving it a go.
Remote data collection vaults on Advent transport vehicles through this region. We've got an opportunity here to seize material critical to the alien project we picked up on, and it's the only way we're going to slow them down. Move in and secure the area. Eliminate all hostile contacts and recover the assets. Menace 1-5, we've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
Alright, fair enough. I mean, they give us high ground. They give us lightning strike, which will allow us to actually just rush in as fast as humanly possible.
Moving out.
And I'm just pokering or banking on the fact that there won't be any advents coming up here and here for the next turn. Okay, so that worked out well. I won that.
Okay.
Bat.
Enemy patrol on the move.
Interesting.
On the move.
Gotta be careful. Are there windows here? Yes, there are quite a few windows actually. Before we make any further moves,
Moving on target location.
let's move to here. Just double check what we can get. Intel and intel. Failed hack will result in any nearby enemy groups being alerted to your position. That's not the worst. We can take that once we're fighting against all of them. In the meantime, I decided we're going close.
Scanning. Roger. I've got eyes on.
Good. Next turn we're engaging and it's on, basically. Okay, so 50% crit chance, right? Right. So that means we have 50% chance of actually getting this guy down. Not a bad chance, I would say. So what we're going to do is 8 protocol because Johnny 5 is going in. Then we're doing 1 Overwatch because the Overwatch from concealment will not have any penalty. However, Overwatch even if you do it from concealment with a sniper, always has a penalty. Snipers do have that, besides the range penalty if they get too close. So it's typically a good idea to open with your sniper, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Noxus, come on, give me the crit. Nice.
Big deal. They've got our position.
Ambush kill, high ground kill.
This looks interesting. You can't handle me. Let's do this.
Let's see if this triggers another pack.
I've got eyes on Advent troops.
It certainly does. And we are officially flanked, which of course we don't like.
Grenade out!
That might be killing one of them. The answer is unfortunately no. But he will need to reposition. We still can be flanked. I don't like that idea. But we're in a bit of a conundrum here. If I move him back, so we're going to get mind spun. That's okay. I don't mind that. This guy is likely going to move up here. We're flanked, but we do have partial cover. This guy could make it to here, he could make it to here, so we could take 2 flanking shots. However, we do have partial cover. If we don't do anything and we're just going to here, it's a bit of a problem because we're ending up in a situation where we take 3 shots into half cover, and that's even worse. So believe it or not, that is statistically the better chance. I'm not saying it's a great play because we're still in a bit of a troublesome situation. However, in a perfect world, this guy would have mind controlled the front line. Ranvin should have gone berserk and taken a shot, because that would have killed one of these guys. Wrong target. It was the right move, but the wrong target. Now that's flank. And now we're like fully exposed. That's not good.
That didn't feel good. We have to expect our soldiers to feel the strain of combat eventually. We just have to give them enough time to recover properly.
Well. We do have a lot of challenges here. 3 more turns. We definitely need to
Let's do this.
get in a position where we're basically taking out at least one of them and are not fully exposed ourselves. He will take a shot. That's a bit of a problem. Should have maybe shot this guy and then moved to here, shotgun, and dealt with him. If I push too far in, I don't know if the mod puts in more enemies. Also don't want to stand in the open. There are a couple of things that I don't like about the situation.
Finally.
It's not a great place to shoot from here. But I don't want to end up in the open. Safety measure.
I might need some help. If you say so.
Moon up.
We've got eyes on the objective.
Let's try to be a little bit greedy here.
Let's move already. How many's done now? Gonna need to reload soon. Let's do this. I've got it.
1, 2, and that means we can heal next turn. I just want us to stay over here. And there is definitely another pack here. Reinforcements coming in. Fair
Alien
enough.
reinforcements inbound. You'll be fine. So I'll give it a shot.
No supplies, unfortunate.
I've got access. Got the goods. Menace 1-5. Status confirmed. The charges are inactive and the package is secure. Eliminate any remaining hostiles near the AO.
But there's another pack over here. That's good to know.
Back in.
Thanks for the indicator.
Overwatch. Scanning.
And I think we're
Let's
just
rock.
going to reload.
I'm on it.
Triple Overwatch. Good enough for the enemies coming in. Didn't play that particularly well. I could have done it without getting hit. But that second pack,
Watch the flanks, they're moving.
that made it a little bit
Commander,
more
we should
spicy.
assume whatever Advent is using for fuel is extremely volatile. Avoid giving them any opportunity to detonate those tanks.
We're definitely going to
What's over there?
move further away from here. 50-50.
Yeah, I didn't get
Fair
it.
enough.
One down, thousands to go. Tired of waiting around.
Let's see if I can get that stun lancer. I can, but he's not going down. And that means also that the potential loot over there not going to be ours.
Let's do this. Woo! See that?
Eventually the right decision anyways, because like I said, there is still
Reloaded. Let's do this.
another
Tired of waiting
pack
around.
that will be pushing in.
I'm on it.
Overwatch, Overwatch,
I'm on it.
Overwatch,
Let's rock.
reload,
Moving to
Overwatch. There's the last pack.
I've got eyes on Advent troops. Target still up.
Lots of misses. Not great. That'll be a kill and a removal of cover.
They have been destroyed.
Matter of fact, that will be 2 kills.
Infiltrating their system.
Just getting the extra rewards for our troubles here. Of course. Not even that worked.
Infiltrating the access point.
Alright, 64%. That could be a 100% kill. And should be it, right?
How many's that now? Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily describe my play here as excellent, but it was okay.
Will not be undone by the reckless actions of a few misguided dissidents today. We
Good. Squatty still can be promoted. That's fine. We're taking Shredder. Thank you. He's Squatty as well. Medical protocol. Thank you. Let's take a good look here, shall we? So we got 2 gravely wounded soldiers. Funnily enough, the 2 that were tired. So he's wounded. He's gravely wounded. Interestingly enough, the wounded one takes longer than the gravely wounded. XCOM logic. For those who wonder, that's simply because you do have spans of days. I think wounded is 10 or 11 to 25-ish. Gravely wounded is like 18 to 40. So this rolled low, this rolled high. Anyways, this could actually be a blessing in disguise, so that they are not considered shaken. We got a dark event counter, which was worth it. 15 intel, a resistance rumor. That's okay.
On manpower, Commander. We should check with Resistance HQ for new recruits.
But no, of course not. We got 2 negative traits. Noxus got overly aggressive. Chance of taking a shot immediately after going into Overwatch. Well, that's pretty bad. Just like every single one that we had so far. And Fear of Sector, it's not that bad. Later in the game it is.
As if the
a
aliens
no
didn't have
problem.
enough annoying spokespeople. Now we have these chosen running around.
But
lecturing us
you know
day
what
and
finishing a mission means? It means we're back to ChatGPT. Let's see how bad it is this time. Alrighty, so we're back in ChatGPT, and we're saying we just came back from an emergency mission. Got 2 injuries. The roster is looking quite shaken. Hit me with another sabotage event. We need to update the roster as well. That's the one thing in this entire challenge that's a little bit difficult to just continuously upkeep. I will do that soon. And in the meantime, let's see what ChatGPT is thinking. A bit of thinking, it came back with Advent Sabotage Pulse Detected. Item medical support. The recent losses forced XCOM to make drastic decisions. For the next mission, each soldier needs to carry a medkit. Medbay alarms echo through the halls. Supplies vanish, mysteriously leaving only one option. Everyone straps a medkit. Wonderful. Listen, it could have been worse. It's actually a moderate one. We have 13 supplies, so we're soon going to find the black market, or am I tripping? Anyways, wait. Expanding the resistance. The aliens continuously improve their forces for XCOM to keep up. They need a steady flow of resources that may be difficult to obtain through supply transfer missions and commonly found small intel rewards. Building at least 1 radio relay in a region will unlock advanced chains that will allow XCOM to launch highly rewarding attacks on supply convoys. So the game essentially tells us, come on, get into that next region. So we're going to search the black market. I'm going to sell stuff. We're not going to take the supply drops yet. We're not going to take that yet because in 16 days there's more supply drops, then you only spend 3 days once, and we want to be efficient. So we're taking this
Avenger
now.
plotting new course.
Market is open.
And we're going to sell inventory. Quite a few corpses. I think we still need 12 to upgrade. Lancers we can sell. And what's the big thing? Like, Galarium Cores always hurts me to see those go. We now got 2 laser sights and scopes, which is fantastic. Sectored corpses, those are mine shields. I don't want to sell them either. Elarium crystals could be decent. Faceless corpses are of course mimic beacons, so we don't want to sell that either. Currently at 112, which is, I would say, okay. Could get a scientist for enough intel, which we don't have. We could buy a repeater. That's a nice little thing, but not worth 30. We could also instantly gain a couple of research items. Speaking of which, how's our research doing? Magnetic weapons still 24 days.
Hello, Commander.
Alright, buy items. Triple medkits so that we can actually like field the next mission. Everybody needs to equip at least 1 medkit.
What do you know about these gene therapy clinics, Doctor? They seem like a big draw for the city.
Then
worked
living
in one of the
quarters.
facilities, I can tell you firsthand. They do
How
offer a level of
old
medical
is
care
that?
unmatched
23
by
out of
any
30.
previous effort in
So we
our
technically
history.
still
The
have
aliens have effectively
time
cured all of
for that.
humanity's greatest ailments: cancer, malaria, AIDS. The process is relatively
GTS
As long as
soon
you're
is
compliant.
going to
The
finish, so
beginning to
that's
see the
not bad
appeal.
either. And we got the black market. So then it's the question, do we want more rookies, eh? Or do we want another scientist? We're going for the
Avenger plotting
scientist.
new course.
That's valuable. We need research, and I can manage with the current roster. Operation Shambling Store. Neutralize field commander. And it counters another dark event. I mean, that is great. I like it that we're getting all of those chains. Question that I'm wondering is this going to wait or is this an immediate thing? Warning, potential complication. Advent forces have stockpiled extra materials, that's great. I'm not sure. Is this despawning? Yeah, it has this bloody bar down there. Alright, let's look into the armory. We could buy new recruits if we needed to. Let's take it out, look at our soldiers. So we got Sane, we got Harbinger, we got Ranvin, we got Johnny 5. That already makes up for an entire team, eh? So I don't need anyone. Is Team Comp any good? Or am I running... No, Specialist, Skirmisher, Grenadier, Ranger is actually a pretty decent combination. I like that. And just generally speaking, Covert Ops. Come on, show me the Covert Ops. So what are we currently doing? We're investigating rumors. That's health. I like it. Aim. And we get some basic rewards. Breakthrough research is very good. Modular rifles so that we can reuse stuff. Then we got resistance orders. Timed missions. Timer does not begin until we reduce concealment. That's fantastic, by the way. And experimental items. That's a bunch of stuff that we could get. Oh, I remember I wanted to also get this here. Now, theoretically speaking, by the way, we got Dodge 9 here. That's nice as well. It's just very good. We're never going to, due to our restriction of sergeant level, we're never going to literally get all the way there, but it's still not bad. And aim 3 is also very nice. So I like the passive bonuses and that you can get all of that. So here's the thing. Let's take a look at our sergeant rank. We need 1 sergeant for that mission, okay? So we got sergeant, sergeant, sergeant. You're definitely not going on to any mission. If I put either of you onto that mission and someone else to negate the wounded, then we're 2 rookies short. And
you thought I talked too much, Commander. How about these Chosen, huh?
I thought he was just I thought he actually was just insulting me. That would have been a good one. I'm on this long rant of explaining the strategy, and Bradford comes in and is like, and you thought I talked too much. No. Okay, so here's the deal. Here is the deal, boys. Screw this.
Avenger plotting new course.
This should not...
Market is open.
Yeah, it's easy. That was...
Market is open.
That's not costing us any time. So, another Elarium core. Sad to see you go. I'm sorry. 2 sectoid corpses. The entire Elarium crystal. Stun Lancer corpse. Just need 1 of those. So we need 10 more. Hate to sell alien alloys. Really not my jam. And who are we recruiting? Roby, yes. And XQ6 would be not bad. Nah, we're going for the OGs. Got 2 new rookies, Roby and Zircom here. Love to have them on board, so welcome. And now what we're going to do is we're actually putting them in the line of fire. So a few things. Who needs mobility? Go to loadout and see whom we're putting onto this. Here's the deal, okay? I actually, genuinely believe that skirmishers already excel at mobility. It's great to have another bit of mobility, but what they really need is an expanded magazine and a little bit better accuracy. However, specialists +1 or +2 mobility already can really swing the mission quite a bit. Risks minor. So now the question is, do we make our other mission more difficult by basically putting something like a ranger in there, or are we just putting a rookie in there? And I think we're going with the rookie. Wow, 60 days. That's a nasty long mission. But you gotta do what you gotta do. And our quote-unquote prime team will see more of those missions in the future, because if you see something like Dodge 9, believe me, Hogbite will get a lot of those. Or if you see aim, there is not a lot of ways of improving our soldiers if we're not stacking those bonuses. In other words, I got a bonus boner, or a boner for bonuses. Anyways, this is now a good time to say goodbye for this mission. We're going to do the next mission in the next episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a good one. And remember, XCOM and Syken love you. So leave a like and a comment down below, and we'll see each other in the next episode. Bye bye.